miscellaneous?
Probably. It might be in the new snapshots though. So.
Let me try a command.
Commands definitely do work.
Nope. No. Ooh.
By the way, Rampage, I successfully made the VTuber area a little bit more emo just for you.
Uh-huh. Just for me.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you have to dig to get buried treasure?
It shouldn't be that far. It's not gonna be below sandstone, for sure.
So it's just in the sand somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
What do you not want, Rampage?
DK, how many do you think we'd need?
I think we should be able to do it with like 30.
Wild pumpkins.
30 would probably be enough.
Well, I'm gonna take some of your torches. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I have wood. I do.
Ah, thank you, 29.
Anytime.
It's crazy how that just appears.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So we decided to make something more elaborate for the maze 29.
I don't know about a bit more elaborate. It's extremely elaborate now.
So the person who has the means of escaping is actually easy to find, but first you have to have all the materials to escape. So not only is it a maze, it's also a scavenger hunt in which you must collect a bunch of resources and trade them for the resources that you need to escape. And one of the items you need to escape, of course, is the anti-life equation.
Mm-hmm.
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 Which we all know Darkseid is looking for.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm still way out in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Light is still stuck at morning.
No, it's going down now. But let's see what happens.
It's going. Yeah, I'm seeing a definite.
I'm watching it drop.
Yeah, I'm
It's
watching
seeing
the sun
it's night
change.
for me.
Weird. How come I?
Oh, I walked away
Mine is
from.
going down.
Oh, the sun went back up after I left away from the village. I went back in the village and the sun is dropping. If I walk away from the village, the sun disappears.
So what did y'all do to the sun?
I'm kind of watching it. It's trying to go down.
Mine was going down just fine.
Y'all broke it. How could y'all?
We stopped the Earth from rotating, which is a good thing because it's flat.
Yeah.
Seriously, like it's frozen. I just did a time command, and it completely ignored me.
It didn't do it for Mr. B either. That's not good.
Okay, so 29th Doctor, if you teleport to me, what do you see?
DK?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just on top of the roof there with you, and it's like the sun is just like stuck setting or rising.
Yeah, I can't tell what it's doing here. It's bouncing.
Is it?
All right,
Yeah.
so this is fine.
Oh
so,
wow, it is.
Now,
It's
now,
resetting.
follow me. Now go about here, 29th.
I wonder if mine is as well. I'll have to check.
Hang on a minute. Where?
Bouncing lights.
Just slightly in front of you.
Yeah, it was going
Okay.
down, but now it's just
For me, the
bouncing.
sun is now gone.
For me, the sun is still bouncing.
Okay, so that's
It just
a
bounced.
weird bug
Okay.
between
For
you
you, it's
and me.
bouncing. All right, good.
So for me,
Okay.
straight
Oh,
up, it's noon,
cobblestone.
and the sun is over there.
Cobblestone.
Yeah, the sun is now
where's the
behind
sun?
you on my screen.
Where's the sun at? Ah. That is not where the sun should be. Okay.
I'm streaming it in the Discord channel.
All right, that's what I needed. Hey, turtle. I like this little island.
Okay, see, that's what I see when I'm further back. But when I'm further away, I see the sun appear. In fact, if you look at my stream on YouTube 29th, you'll see that the sun is behind you.
My sun is definitely going down. My sun seems to be totally fine.
It's like he's seeing the sun from the village.
Which I think is what's happening. I think somewhere teleporting in and out of the village broke it.
Is it DK? What's your streaming DK?
DK389. This is where 29 discovers I'm not actually streaming. That would be hilarious.
So if I go to spawn. Where is the sun? There is the sun.
Don't
Now if I go
die.
back,
Have some lychee drink.
Wow, the sun is like up in the air.
yeah, my sun seems to be totally fine as well.
I wonder if that's an admin thing that iGamer did or something.
I doubt it, mainly because I have no idea how you would do it. But
What would be the?
there would be also no purpose. But
Perhaps Fulbright for the admin, yeah.
it wouldn't work underground, I don't think. There would still be shadows and but I think it's something to do with teleporting in and out of the village. I think there's a certain type of teleport that confuses the plugin.
I also may have fixed Discord here. Hang on a minute.
Yum, yum.
That's a chicken.
Chicken. Bark, bark, bark. Multi-pass.
What?
I guess I need to have him watch that show.
Wait, what?
Corbin Dallas, multi-pass.
So that he understands DK when DK speaks.
I feel like the amount of shows it would take for that to happen, Mr. B, it would be incredibly high.
Yeah, but Fifth Element's kind of like...
Yeah, that's kind of a necessary one, though.
Uh-huh.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
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 Your stream is paused.
I can't hear you guys if you can hear me.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You should be able to hear me from the stream, maybe?
No, I was messing with something else. I'm gonna find
Oh,
out. You
he
can hear
broke
me.
it. Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah. Well, that's weird now. can't hear DK. If DK's talking, I can't hear him anymore.
No, he can't hear me. What will we
Oh,
do?
now I can hear.
Okay. I was worried.
Oh.
Pulling up my Amazon page to light up my camera.
Okay, that should be. DK, is this lit enough? Oh, that works.
Wow.
This
So
lit enough?
close.
Yes.
Good. So now
Found
now we need to set up the. Well, that's quest stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, and this is why I needed the
Wow.
I see. Okay. I will be back with stained glass.
I have too much
Oh
stuff in
yeah,
my
because we wanted people to walk in a
Yeah,
circle.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's a night now for me.
It is. I watched the sun go down with 29th Doctor.
Not
It
for
is.
me.
It's not
bright,
night for Mr. B.
bright, sunshiny day.
Yep.
Bright, sunshiny day here.
Me too.
That is really strange.
And
Okay,
I
what
don't have
did
any of
we-
that clever stuff
what-
that Rampage has.
Red.
Where he doesn't perceive
Cyan.
darkness.
But yeah, no, I don't have any of that. I definitely see darkness when there's darkness to see.
Oh, 29th Doctor. Rampage has deployed the light if you wanted to see how we were using it.
This is true. I have deployed the light.
Don't need. Oh, jeez, I need so much stuff.
I am going to plant cactus.
Excellent choice.
Ow. Cactus hurts.
This is true. Oh no, 29th Doctor went AFK.
I have planted the cactus.
Excellent. Is it near the house? Oh, 29th Doctor
Yeah.
is no longer AFK.
Wow, we have so much stuff in there's a stack of baked potatoes in here.
I told you there were baked
You
potatoes
should
in
get
the
hungry.
smelter.
How do you set a home?
Slash set home, one word.
Ah, one word.
Ironically,
Many homes.
I remember there was a very hard limit of how many homes you're allowed.
5.
They used
Yeah,
to
that's
be.
fine.
I
I
don't
don't
know
even
if there is anymore.
Oh,
There is, it's 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can up that for you guys.
Ooh.
Much technology.
much.
Okay,
So
DK,
I
I have green, cyan, and red.
Excellent.
What do we need another color, or do we feel like we need another color?
We needed green, but I think we wanted to. Oh, actually, you know what?
I have green,
I-
cyan, and red.
That's perfect. That's what we need.
Don't we need another though?
We're gonna have like the starting point be green, and then it goes to cyan, and then red. I think that sounds good, right? What do you think?
How would they know which cyan to go to?
Well, because it would be continuing the same direction they were already traveling.
This expects a lot from players.
I mean, if you tell someone to walk in a circle and go from the green one to the cyan,
That
you-
assumes that they read the whole text.
the quest is going to be very specific. And if they can't figure it out, then we'll sit here with a strategy guide with them and like charge them like 50 Minecraft coins to get a strategy guide. Call it the
Okay,
free
yeah,
strategy
alright.
guide.
Fair.
And it requires that one of us be online, and we'll walk you through it.
Okay, yeah, this sounds great.
Good plan, guys.
I mean, and that's only for people who don't read, and that's why they're getting charged.
Yeah. Which would be me, except I would still attempt to solve it on my own without reading.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I might have like a little thing go, good job! You win it in a circle. Keep going. You can do it. Good job.
There's so many potatoes.
So much sand.
I has the cyan.
The cyan has been obtained. We're safe.
Yes.
What? Here's another mob. He's eating chickens.
Not the chimkins. Also, I don't think spiders eat chickens.
Well, he shouldn't have been there anyway. What are you? What is
Unless
that?
unless he's a chicken hawk.
Like a jungle fruit or
Oh.
Yeah. Did you make sure the spider wasn't
Cocoa bean.
actually a chicken hawk?
something? Cocoa bean.
Yeah, you need those to make cookies.
Ooh. I'll grab them. Can I grab the tree? Can I plant this as a tree?
Yes. That is a jungle tree. It is the only tree that can support cocoa bean.
Does it grow them or
You have to put them on there.
how do I get it off?
You punch it.
I'll punch it with my sword.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where is the start? Is this the start or is this the start?
I'll let you decide. Da 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 da
Da, 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 da. Here.
da 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 da.
Cyan.
Oh,
Cyan.
so we're gonna be going counterclockwise.
Oh yes. Yes. Very
So
fancy.
so for this particular quest, we're making a reference to Chrono Trigger 29th Doctor, in which you're given a quest in that game to walk in a circle and think about magic before magic is bestowed upon your character.
Okay.
And the game like makes you walk in a circle 3 times in front of an NPC. So instead, we're having them like walk around in a circle and tell them to think about light.
And so do we have the NPC
Story.
here and have it just look at the players so I'll watch as them and just
Yes,
spins around?
Yes.
Have you heard about the one about the sorcerer who was told to make gold from straw?
No.
I thought that was Rumpelstiltskin or something.
He was told to make gold from straw, and he didn't. So the king chopped his head off. The
Wow.
next sorcerer came in to the court, and the king said, "I want you to make gold from straw." Couldn't do it. Off with his head. Now, while all this was happening, the third wizard noticed it, and he decided he was going to figure out a different path than losing his head. So through some trickery, he got it to work, but not really work. It just worked for him once. And the king was enthralled and was amazed. And he says, "Oh, wow." It's like, "That is fantastic. I think I'll keep you around." He said, but just in case, I want you to teach me how. You do it. So the great sorcerer came up with all of these steps. And he said the last step is the most important. You cannot think of purple elephants while you do this task. Because if you think about purple elephants just once, it's going to ruin the entire spell.
Wow.
And it won't work. And so, of course, the king tried many, many times, but every single time he did it, all he could do was think about purple elephants, thereby ruining the spell. And of course, he was told this, and so he knew, well, I guess I'm never going to make gold, and this is why this sorcerer is so great, because he could do it without thinking about the purple elephants. Moral of the story?
Don't think about purple elephants? I don't know.
Sometimes when you want a kid to remember something, tell him not to.
Or better yet,
And that's the thing the kid's going to remember.
you know, that wizard learned something that a lot of very talented artists could have learned when it comes to making very popular architecture in Russia.
Yeah.
So this one, the Tsar asked this artist if he could create this artistic piece again. He said, sure. So then off with his head. Because he didn't ever want it reproduced again. So my joke there is using the purple elephants, you know, just so that it can never be ever reproduced again, you know, like. Because the thing is, if someone could reproduce it, off with their head. So I'm sorry. I was taking something from a historical thing and like connected it with the story you just told.
I teach math. I'm sorry.
History's way too complicated.
Well,
Mr. B, how do you show hidden folders in Windows Explorer again?
Right, click on your, so in your Explorer.
Yeah.
If you got your Explorer window open, there's a View button at the top. View, and then one of your Show Hide to the right should be hidden items.
Items, check. Show Hide. Ah, more. You know, if I go to program, no, where's the Minefaire? App data. Where's app data? Is that inside of users or Windows?
Are you able to? I get to app data using the
in
run
the
window.
Explorer on the address bar. Type % app data %, and that'll take you there.
I'm prayed that you do not upset Microsoft in that process.
Does Microsoft not like it when you go to there?
It is inside users. I thought it was inside the Minecraft. And then...
So DK, you have the ability to make NPCs, right?
Side options. Where is the gamma? There you are, Mr. Gamma. 1000.
Oh, by the way, Rampage, another reference you won't understand. Big bada boom.
I'm gonna restart my Minecraft real quick here, guys.
Big bada boom.
29th is doing science.
Oh, that's always good.
I'm just trying to get the gamma off. I hate not seeing what. But I couldn't figure out where to get to that options folder. I knew it was in the .minecraft folder, but I couldn't figure out where the app data was. I'm not on my regular PC. My regular laptop has it apparently. I said that a long time ago. I forgot how. I'm getting Alzheimer's. Yeah, maybe. Never know.
So DK, if you want to go ahead and make the NPC, that'd be probably good.
I'll probably want to follow the guide for that.
Hmm. What were we having the player do for the sheep?
I definitely knew that, like, I really thought we just have the player talk to the sheep and the sheep would give the wool.
No, they were supposed to sing Ba Ba Black Sheep.
Ba Ba Black Sheep. You know, there's this one game called Wasteland 3, and during the like beginning tutorial, you find a cat, and the cat is named Major Tom. And if you have the proper amount of like animal skill, you can roll and get the choice to tell the cat, "This is ground control to Major Tom," and then the cat will join your party. But I'm pretty sure Rampage is not familiar with that song.
No.
No. But you know, we were...
No, I've heard it played. I've heard it played once or twice.
There is a follow-up song, and I couldn't tell you who it was by right now, but it's kind of like a song you would recognize. It was we were listening to like 80s hits one morning, one Saturday morning, and the song comes on, and you see the lyrics because it's on the TV, and they're singing about Major Tom, and I was like, that's pretty weird. I wonder if this has anything to do with like Major Tom. And it actually did. It was quite strange. I'll see if I can find it.
Something's going on. I can, unless no one's talking, like I get like these moments of complete silence.
That's just no one talking.
We're all concentrating on building.
I was thinking. So I tried really hard. Well, I was thinking about what Mr. B was talking about, and I was sitting here trying to wonder and imagine what that song would be.
All right, now I gotta go find it, huh?
All right, so now it's dark.
It's always light where I am right now.
Now it's light. Dark. Light. Dark. Oh, no, now it's light.
I fixed it for you.
And the sun is moving. Not moving.
Yeah, I went to sleep.
Not moving. Moving. Interesting. Moving. It's like this is an older reference here. I don't know if DK is going to get this one or not, even himself. All right, ready? Ready, DK? Stare at me now. Let's see if you get this reference. Nope, stay there. Near.
I've heard this one before, but I don't know what it's from.
Bar. No?
It sounds familiar. I just don't remember from what.
I'll get the YouTube video. It's gotta be. Yep, it's here. This is vintage 1969.
I stare at you, you stare at me. I stare at you, you stare at me.
This message is not secure.
What?
And also, maybe it'll work in the Discord. It might work in the...
Yeah, it's not a link that we can look at.
Are you serious?
All right, DK.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it in the Discord server. I can see it on the Discord server.
So what's up, Mr. B?
I sent you in the voice chat for text users. So, Doc, if you watch this, you'll recognize the song, but you probably never recognized that it was made as a sequel to Major Tom.
Chat and I can't. Ah, there we go.
Mute my audio so that Google doesn't like fire missiles at me. What's up? Poor Grover. Meow. Well, you see, he's in legal issues, unfortunately. I don't know. I just being funny, because he's the law, right? Thus, it would be dramatically hilarious if he was in legal issues. No, I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, but you see, if someone says they're not the law, then they are the law. Well, you see, a lot of people think that police officers are not allowed to lie to you. So if you ask them if they're a police officer and they say no, then obviously, in some people's minds, then officers aren't allowed to lie to you. So they're obviously not an officer. But that's not a real thing. Officers are totally allowed to lie to you, especially if they're undercover officers, in which they could be hurt by telling you the truth. They're not going to go, "Oh, I'm sorry, bad criminals. I'm actually a secret, police officer." No, they're going to go, "Oh no, I'm definitely not a police officer." So like, just to shatter people's false reality that they've created for themselves. Oh, Rampage. I wish to show you something very quickly. Yes. It's the changes I made to the VTuber room. Do you feel it gets more properly emo? I found the chest had crying obsidian in it.
Uh-huh.
So even the entranceway also has crying obsidian in it?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that just adds to the dramatic effect. So anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to start the VTuber quest.
Is that what we're doing after the maze?
Well, like, some of my VTuber quests are like counting with Gura. Yeah. I think that'd be funny. Also, most importantly, I kind of want to set up the shop NPCs to sell animals. And we also need to have the ability to buy camels, I think.
Do we have camels yet?
I think so, probably.
No, they come later.
Okay. Well, eventually,
we don't have
camels
right now. So I think really the last thing for us in the maze is the NPCs.
Yeah, nice.
And then it'll be finished.
Maybe we should walk around the maze and see if we need to add any more signs.
We could, yeah. And then we'll also have to figure out who the first group will be.
I mean, obviously, it will be the best problem solvers. We should definitely involve DCL and 29th Doctor. Also,
yeah, okay. So what if our first group was Mr. B, DCL, and 29th?
I think that would be great.
It would be a complete failure on Mr. B's part.
I think this would be good. I think that's a good group.
Also, I guess we should figure out how to do our airlock system again.
Or what? Uh-huh. Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that got broken. I would have to change how I wanted to do it. Which, I mean, wouldn't be too hard, but...
Oh, by the way, 29th Doctor, I have some great news.
I didn't do it. What?
The turtle eggs you gave me bore fruit, and we got some turtles.
Yeah, and we still have eggs, somehow. So we have turtles, and more turtles and eggs.
So I want you to know that actually succeeded.
Very good.
But the turtle place is very small, DK.
Well, there's exactly 4 turtles.
It's better than no turtles.
Well, that's the ideal amount for the Foot
There's
Clan's
5.
secret base.
There's 5 though.
What? Oh, there's a 5th
One.
one.
Oh,
Oh, well, obviously
2,
one of them
3,
is Venus.
4, 5.
Yeah, one is Venus, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So in the live-action turtle show, there were 5 turtles, 4 boy turtles, 1 girl turtle.
There's actually a girl turtle now.
Yeah.
Get her name.
I don't know. I think in the TV show, in the old live action TV show, her name was Venus, but the new one, I don't know.
Yeah, I forget. In the comics, Django or something like that.
We'll just call her
Why I
April
made this
O'Neil.
Wonder why I made this hole.
I remember this is the heresy hole, just full of heresy.
It just goes straight to bedrock.
No, it's part of another system. Stop this floor.
Where is
There's a
this water
secret here.
coming
Yeah, as I said, this was a secret system that interconnected with it.
from? Why did I make this?
I found it, talked to you about it, and
And you forgot about it.
you gave me some sort of like obscure answer that you found some sort of secret system. Something about like using the pyramid for launch pads for aliens. I don't know, something like that.
Uh-huh. I feel like what's more likely is the world deloaded for a moment, and I saw something and I was like, "Ooh, I want to go to that," and then I dug down there and never found it. That's probably what happened.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he found some Jaffa.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe he found some Jaffa guarding a Gould. Fought the System Lords, got a patch, saved the world, and blew up a sun. And boy, no one ever let you forget about blowing up the sun.
Why is blowing up the sun in this big mix?
All those things are interconnected, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Mr. P knows probably most of that reference, I think. I still remember.
Does Mr. B know this reference?
Blowing up the sun? Yeah, not really.
In one of the episodes, to defeat Apophis, they blow up a sun.
To defeat who?
Apophis.
Episodes of what?
Stargate 1? SG-1?
Oh my gosh. So many years ago, DK. Oh, gee.
Yeah, I casually
So
rewatched
many
that
years
series.
ago.
Yeah,
That was a great show.
it's coming back.
It'll never come back. Not
Yeah,
like it was.
Well, I mean, Amazon bought the rights.
That's your first clue.
So I liked Atlantis a lot.
I'm
And then
kind of triggered about Atlantis because ending the show the way they did hurt a lot.
yeah, and then I also liked the other one. Oh, what was it called? I never watched the movie they made.
I know what you're talking about. It's the one with Rumpelstiltskin from.
Yep. Yeah.
That one was. It was a clever idea what they were doing.
I really liked that one.
Stargate Universe?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I never watched. I never watched the final movies, so I don't really remember or know how. I don't remember. I never.
The final movies were about SG-1 and not Stargate Universe.
I thought they made made for TV type movies. That
they did. It was for SG-1. It was to complete the. It was to conclude the story of the Arc of Truth.
But yeah, I did. I like those. I probably watched more Atlantis and more of that than I did of SG. The TV series for SG-1.
I liked SG-1 and Atlantis a lot. Stargate Universe on our TV that we had back in the day when that was on, that show was so dark that I wanted to go to the set and put lighting.
Yeah,
I wanted to here, have some lights. Also, it's funny is that the whole premise was something that SG-1 made fun of in the episode 200. I don't know if you you ever watched that one, but it was an episode in which they made they spent the entire time making fun of other sci-fi shows.
Okay.
Like like a Hollywood producer comes to the Stargate program and starts throwing out ideas, and someone like, oh, that's Farscape. Never heard of it. In which they would take they even had a scene where they recreated Star Trek, like weapons to full, and they poke fun at all that. But one part of that was the whole idea of a bunch of teenagers falling in love and such, and how silly that would be. Replacing the entire cast with like younger teenagers, and it's like, but she's a Goa'uld, I know. But then I think the most amazing thing is where they took the original episode and tried to recreate portions of it, as Thunderbird style with the the puppets.
Yeah.
And so they had puppets made of all the characters, so they could like recreate like some of the like scenes from the first episode in that style. It was a really hilarious episode. It's where they just got to make fun of themselves and other sci-fi shows. So the whole funny thing about making fun of Farscape was that some of the characters that were in the show during that season were from that show.
Okay.
So it was like they legitimately had the characters from that show. And then there was some rivalry between that show and Stargate because Farscape kept stealing their props.
So, my mission this last 15 minutes, I failed miserably.
What's that?
I have no idea how to do this. You used to be able to go into the .minecraft file folder and change your gamma settings. I just tried, and I've restarted twice, and it doesn't do anything. Did they fix something in 1.19?
I don't think that would be a problem. Like, I don't think that's something they would have to fix.
Hey, Rampage, do you have bamboo?
Why?
Let's make a bamboo boat.
Do we have those?
I think so.
I don't think we have those. Yeah, I don't think we has those.
We don't? No.
No. We have mangrove boats, but I don't think we have the bamboo rafts.
Do we have the boats with chests?
Yes.
Okay. That's just as good.
What kind of boat are you wanting to put a chest on?
Any kind of boat. It's fine. I just wanted to see it. Why is there a boat next to our lava pit?
I don't know. We have a lava pit?
I installed it last week.
It's part of our lighting sequence for the underground zoo. It's next to the exhaust port that takes you back down to the panda.
Port.
Yeah, we built it. We built an entire. Like,
Oh.
Yeah. No, Chris actually made a fully functional exhaust port that takes you back. Okay, Rampage. Come. Oh, nice.
I did it.
Can it only fit one person, or is it two people still?
Yeah, it only fits one person.
Okay, cool.
Hang on, let me...
How do you access the chests?
Maybe shift right click?
Yeah, that does it. That's a big chest. Did you see it? Its inventory?
Isn't it just a normal chest?
I don't know. Take a look.
I think it's a normal chest.
See, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
They switched it.
27?
No, I'm still on my issue of brightness. So 1.19 came out and they killed the hack.
Wow.
Are you unable to change? Oh, you mean like disable darkness in the okay.
Well, no, I would go into the app in the .minecraft folder, and inside the .minecraft folder there is an options text file, and there is a line item called gamma.
Yeah, I don't think that's in there anymore.
Hey,
The gamma's there, but you can't mess with it. It won't let you. So I can change it to, let's just say 1,000.
Hey, Rampage over here. Hey, man. Up, follow me.
So they still have the options file?
It's there, but then like it usually doesn't take effect until you get out of the game. So I'll get out of the game. I'll go back in. I'll let Minecraft do its thing and restart. Go to play. So now the Major Tom's in my head right next to in juxtaposition with the other songs in my head. I was watching White Christmas before I got on the stream here with you guys. The one from 1954.
Not ever watched that.
You've never watched it?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's old and it's a classic. I mean, it might nowadays it might be a little bit boring to get through, but I always enjoy it. And there's a song by Rosemary Clooney, who happens to be nephew or the aunt of George Clooney.
Okay.
But anyhow, there's a song in there called Sister. It has not changed a stinking thing. Maybe it has. I think it has. I need to give myself a corner control.
But you see the lava port now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's used for. That was actually just used for like creating a lighting effect.
Mm-hmm.
trying to remember where the exhaust port was.
You mean the one for the air conditioner?
Yeah.
Come to me.
Who's this?
Oh, where are you actually?
By the lava exhaust port.
Hello.
Yeah.
It is here.
Nice. Part of me is happy that I bothered to do that. So, you know, Doctor, is it too much the fact that we modeled out an exhaust port for the air conditioning?
The air
It's not-
conditioner being a campfire directly below an ice block.
Correct. What is that? Is that a swamp cooler?
It keeps the polar bear that isn't in there yet cool.
Clever.
But we went to the point of making an exhaust port for it so that it properly exhausts out into the surface. With like an emergency handle in case like we have to do a film thing of Jack Bauer needs to get in to stop the terrorists from attacking the polar bear. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24 reference.
I don't think anyone's gonna be attacking the polar bear though, DK.
I'm gonna assume that you've never seen or heard of 24.
Probably not.
There were
No.
And
It
if
is.
I have, I wouldn't remember.
there were 24 episodes in a season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each episode was 1 hour long. The events in the show took place in real time,
Sort of real time.
sort of real time. It attempted to essentially create a single 24-hour day of horrible bad things happening, and the main character running from each thing trying to put out every single new fire.
Huh.
And what did we learn from this show, DK?
We learned that a lot of people don't trust enhanced interrogation. Everyone is a terrorist, including your wife, always, who is obviously a secret double Russian agent working for the terrorists. Yes, that's it.
We also learned that it's completely capable by multiple people, as long as you're in the law enforcement community, to not have to take a bathroom break for 24 hours of any sort. Any sort of bathroom break for 24 hours.
Yeah, I think you could do it. It'd just be unfortunate. If you don't drink enough water, you know. Or maybe you just like you do it like the astronauts and you just go, you know. And like, yeah. So that was the premise. Rampage is they'd have like a clock showing like the time, and by the end of the episode, it would count out to the next hour, which would then start the next episode, starting at the new hour. But generally, what would happen is, you understand like a show having a twist where something unexpected happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
24
Every
thought that
single
having
hour.
a twist wasn't enough. You had to have a twist within the twist upon more twists.
Uh-huh.
And it got kind of ridiculous into where
Yes.
like everyone was a terrorist. And by the, you know,
It was a pretty painful show to watch because it was like, this is never ending.
yeah. And generally, sometimes when the good guy would have won and it felt like the whole episode was wrapping up, suddenly wife becomes a terrorist, activates,
Yeah.
and like is a secret Russian double, triple agent
Yeah.
here to steal secrets.
It was ridiculous.
And it's like, wait a minute, like she was kidnapped by the terrorists and is now secretly a double, triple secret agent. What? Yeah. It's like someone like had a dartboard and would just suddenly name off a character and throw a dart at the dartboard, and that person would suddenly become evil mastermind.
They just have a dartboard of all the names.
And I wish I was kidding.
Every episode they get a new guy to throw a dart.
Yeah, I wish I was kidding, but sometimes characters would be kidnapped by the bad guys and then suddenly become bad guys later on.
Mm-hmm.
And that they were always working with the bad guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty much true.
And then on top of, his daughter would always make terrible decisions and date random terrible people who were in fact working for the terrorists, and it's all a big plot to kidnap them.
It sounds
Like
excessive.
yeah, no, everything was a plot within a plot within a plot within a plot. It was very exciting, but at one point you go,
It was exhausting.
yeah, okay, exhausting is probably a good point. Yeah, exhausting. It would wear you down. It would wear you down.
It would. It definitely wore you down.
Like when other shows have twist, you go, that was not necessary. It makes you just like angry about twists because either A, it's not ever going to be enough to even be like, you know, to top anything 24 would have done casually in like the first 30 minutes. Or you know, you just become so annoyed at twists, like you can't like handle twist happening anymore. You just get angry, uncontrollably angry. You want to like, But anyway.
Yeah, that was. And then they made multiple seasons.
Yes, I own many of those seasons. Me and my friend would just like watch an entire season in a single setting. I'm not gonna tell you it's good TV because that would be a lie. It was definitely a way to pass time. And really, they could have just named the show like, guess what happens next? But it also had this whole thing where the clock would show up and it would make this dramatic clock sound like beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and it would just do that constantly. So that like the clock would come in, like this digital clock would just appear on the screen, and it would just make this dramatic beeping sound, counting off the seconds.
I guess now that Argentina won the cup, I have to change my ways person again.
What did they win a cup of? A silver cup or a gold cup in what now?
Oh dear. They have chosen wisely. The soccer World Cup.
Go sports!
Go sports! Go!
Sports!
Go sports!
Sports!
Oh my.
Did you see where how they're planning to do the World Cup, the next one?
No. Oh, yes, it's going to be in North America, all three countries.
Yeah, like spread out over 3 countries,
Right.
and like 6 American cities that are on different, east, west, and central country.
I did see that.
Wow.
I hate telling you, I
Travel's gonna be rough.
There you go. I don't know if you've heard that song before.
This was a reference to a song?
Hmm.
Wow.
The only clean song they've ever made, as far as I know.
That's funny.
I recommend not looking up any of their other songs, but that one is yeah. But that's where I get that joke from. I blame them.
You blame them.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the AT&T girl or something.
What's funny is they actually did some things with Weird Al Yankovic back in the day.
Eat it. Just eat it.
Mm-hmm. He would come to some of their like they were singing a bunch of songs and like he'd just suddenly pop up and like say hi everyone and like leave.
It's so unnecessary.
Yes. Yes, it is. Go, sports, go.
Yeah, I was unaware that that was a song.
Yep. Weirdly enough, one of my favorites.
I hate weather.
You hate weather.
I hate rain in Minecraft.
Mm.
See, I like rain in Minecraft because I don't have to water my crops then, but that's not how Minecraft works. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I blame Sunhaven for this.
I think it can. Can't it?
I'm talking about.
Also,
Remember how
29
rain? Oh, go ahead.
29th, you can turn off weather, I believe.
Yeah, but other people don't. I just don't like when I'm on.
I mean, it's not like Space Engineer weather in which like a lightning storm comes in and sets fire to everything.
I've shown you guys the Thor command, right?
The what?
The
Oh,
Thor
yeah.
command.
I thought it was just /smite.
No, maybe, but in Essentials it's /Thor.
Huh.
It's funny is Arma 3, the Zeus module, which is kind of like a GM role in Arma. There's an actual option called Zeus Lightning in which you strike your players down with lightning. So when you're in the Zeus interface, you're kind of like in a like you could freely like fly around and such, and you're observing them as for kind of role playing or setting up enemies and so forth, right? And just if your players make you upset, you can just like set lightning strike them.
Excuse me. My goodness.
You're most excused. Since today is Sunday. If today was not Sunday, you'd still be excused. But only from a particular direction in orientation. Which direction and orientation to be determined at a later time by a council.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I am going to take off, folks.
Okay.
Alright.
I was glad I could make it. I don't know, next week is a big day. I don't know if I'm going to make it next week.
Well, next time you're here, we'd love to show you what we've done so far.
Are you guys streaming on Christmas?
It's like several days ahead.
That is not today, and thus it is not known.
Very good.
This requires a thing called planning.
With third parties who are not here to express their views and desires.
Well, then I will pop my head in around, unless I met my brother-in-law. If I met my brother-in-law, which I might not be able to get to the computer. So,
Well, if we don't talk to you,
Merry
have a fantastic week and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all as well. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas, Happy New
Merry
Year,
Christmas,
and happy
woo.
unbirthday.
And I look forward. You know, like Minecraft always has those boxes. They turn the.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They haven't turned to boxes. They haven't turned to Christmas presents yet, have they?
No, not yet. They always do though, like right around. I don't know when exactly.
Yeah.
Is it Christmas Day or the day or two before?
It's probably on Christmas Eve. Is my guess.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe they won't do it because, you know,
It's not
multicultural.
It's not woke. They're woke. Can't do it.
Well, I mean, they've done it every other year.
Yeah, they have.
They have, but you know, everybody's woke.
But now it hurts someone's feelings.
Yeah. Oh well.
Who knows? We'll see. We'll let reality roll its dice, make the determination, and take the appropriate action to ensure that we have an aster and not a disaster.
All of those words.
Yes, those things.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Merry Christmas, folks. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I figured he would get a kick out of aster instead of disaster. I blame Young Justice for that. That is like permanently engraved into me. I'm so proud of this marketplace we made.
Can I reach the bell from here? No, it was just out of reach. Wait, what if I go? Is that one? Very sad. Bell.
That sounds so ominous. Is this the music of our people?
Yes, this is the music of our people.
I'm sorry, viewers, we're terrible.
We need like a giant gong as well. And like a whole orchestra.
Oh. I don't know if you know this reference either, but there was a YouTube parody song called Shia LaBeouf.
I definitely don't, but
Okay. And the whole premise is that Shia LaBeouf is chasing after you.
okay.
And the YouTube song suggests that he's a cannibal. So like real live cannibal Shia LaBeouf. And like there's like an entire choir of children going, quiet, quiet, And the whole premise is that you're in an epic struggle for your life against Shia LaBeouf. And the whole song ends with only one audience member in this entire presentation clapping. And you know who it was that was clapping?
I think I know.
Hey, who do you think it was?
The man they were singing about. He's
Shia
gonna attack everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's sitting there
gonna...
clapping to, and I realized, you know, it's one thing to make a you know, like a parody of like that against a real person. It's another thing when they're in on the joke. Because there's less chances of hurt feelings at that point. But like, just imagine an entire like play set forth with like dancers and singers and like orchestra and so forth for this presentation, and a narrator.
Wow.
Yeah, though I it's been a while since I saw that one. But what brought me back to that is someone said something that made me think about this one person whose name's Leslie, I believe, who would make old parody like songs back in the early days of YouTube. And one of them was one of the lines from that song was I discovered I was already wearing tight pants. I just haven't activated them yet.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So the whole song, that particular song, was about attempting to get like some sort of elfish creature to make them pants for them to dance in. It is a pretty simplistic song, but there's like, you know, the premise was she was already wearing them, she just hadn't turned them on. Just,
I see.
It was meant to be a ridiculous song, and it made it was the old YouTube parody. Her whole reason for making that entire song was to essentially make a sweater website, and to pay for the sweater website, take care of the bills for the sweater website. You know what? I guess when there's a will, there's a way. You want to have a sweater website, you can't pay for it, so you make silly YouTube like videos that go viral. And when it's time for more money for the sweater website, here you go.
Just do it again.
Yeah. So silly. But you know, I think we actually hit that conversation before. When there's a will, there's a way. And that's why today, 24 hours, you can see the new Rampage Live. 24 hours of Rampage singing.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Excuse me.
I'll just pull up some some copyright free music and play that.
Just play Portal music. Oh, by the way, I have successfully hit level 30 in Gotham Knights.
Very nice.
You know that 4-player dungeon? The game tells me I should continue the story before I am allowed to play that. I'm max level, and I realized maybe I grinded too much.
But you stopped all the crime.
Yes, all the crime.
All of the crime must vanish.
What's funny is like it's kind of what I did in Cyberpunk was because there was a whole bounty system where every single criminal had like a $10 bounty, and I was like, eliminate all crime. You know? I physically saw a criminal talking to a police officer, and I'm like, boom, and the police officer's mad at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, officer, I had to collect that $10 bounty. It was enough to buy a juice box in the game.
Wow. A whole juice box.
That person wasn't all that wanted, you know. Like, I guess they may have had like an over, like they didn't pay their speeding ticket, so you know I come and like sit up my sniper rounds and so forth. Actually, I had a thing where so the baton had had an electrifying effect on it, which meant if you hit people with your baton, it was non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd go around using my baton to non-lethal take out everyone. Guess that's kind of what I did in Gotham Knights as well.
Well, that's not hard to do because everything was non-lethal.
Yep. Even throwing people
Somehow.
off a building.
Yeah,
Yes.
somehow it's non-lethal.
You know what? You gave them a bat pillow before you threw them off. It's fine. The bat pillow will take care of it. Oh, you know what? Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with the Batman scene where Batman has to deploy the shark repellent?
Yes.
Have you seen the other repellents that Batman had?
If I have, I don't remember them.
All right, let's discuss the repellents.
Huh? Yeah, he did a. That is so. Whale repellent.
Yeah.
Why would he need whale?
Hey man, whales are big.
I mean, you never know when a whale is going to grab onto your leg, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I have made a hole.
Is it a rampage hole?
What is a rampage hole? What qualifies a rampage hole?
A single block down to infinity.
Yeah, yep, it's the rampage hole.
Wow, I called it.
Yep, it's a 1x1 hole that goes all the way to bedrock.
You could definitely tell the difference between a rampage hole and a DK-sized hole.
Yeah.
Because DK is big, so he needs to make his holes big.
Hmm.
I remember I was playing on a group server once, and my whole thing is I provided cobblestone to the entire server. Well, thank you for making me that boat with the chest. I've put it in the chest where the boats are. Though, you know, I think next time we're gonna have to like actually water up the maze.
I wouldn't do the NPCs before then.
Okay.
I want putting water and everything to be last.
All right. Well, hopefully that gamer is here so that he can at least manage expectations when I break everything and set it on fire. Oh, you know what? We need to kidnap a polar bear and put it in the polar exhibit.
But don't we need a contract? Don't we need him to make the contract and?
Well, here's the thing. Polar's check bounced.
Yeah.
So now we're looking for third-party funding.
Because he didn't do a good enough job.
Apparently, the rest of his business deals didn't bear fruit because he didn't write good contracts.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's a shame, but that's how things go. By the way, I asked my bank what my credit score was, and my bank said something very hilarious. Yeah, let me provide the graph they gave me. They said that. As you can see, this graph is very useful.
They didn't give you anything.
That doesn't help at all.
Well, the thing is because the government has put my student loans in like they're closing the books on those. I don't own anything or owe anything, so I have no credit.
You should, but no, there's something wrong there. Because you still have history.
The history has been emptied, which is kind of interesting. Because I looked at my history for, and it used to have my student loans there, but it's been replaced with something else. Here, let me pull that up. Yeah, so my history was replaced with these items. And you can see they're very compelling items. And I realized what really happened is essentially I got into a car and drove off the credit cliff and parachuted out. And so everyone thinks I'm dead, obviously, right?
You have 0 open accounts, 0 closed accounts, 0 credit checks.
That's pretty
0
wild.
collections, 0 public records.
Yeah, that's, I mean...
And you don't have any customer statement.
None of that. They must have something wrong
As I said before, my student loans were in there at least. But
yeah,
apparently...
but you got public records.
I stopped existing. They gave me a number. They took away my name. Oh, that's a song in Rampage for All. I've never heard, huh? Did Rampage, did you ever hear the song Secret Agent Man?
Secret Agent Man? No.
No, okay.
You probably have.
Well, not that I know of.
Yeah.
So I remember in school we had a band come and like play that, but they also played another song. And a student's response made me really sad. And what made me sad was they played the Mission Impossible theme.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the kids raised their hand and said, "Thank you for playing the Ace Ventura song."
Oops.
And I was like, you know, I didn't watch a lot of Mission Impossible as a child, but my parents made sure I watched the TV show at least a couple of times so that I'm familiar with that song. I just remember them saying, "Thank you for playing the Ace Ventura song." Of course, now I guess with the Tom Cruise movies, that mistake probably wouldn't be made so actively anymore.
Yeah.
They got me so much.
I wonder if we'll ever get /shop again, or if it'll be like the last server.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get to it.
Don't worry. The shop will be like permanently disabled, and the only way to use the shop will be to go to Chris's NPCs.
Those don't work either.
Don't say things like that. You're making me sad.
None of the NPCs work. They don't, because they just force run the /shop command, which doesn't work. So whenever you talk to them, it just says unknown command. That's all it does.
Does that mean that I can now like do something horrific? Yes, I can now do something really horrific. I could make quests where you turn in materials for money.
Yeah, because like when you try to talk to Carl, it says unknown command. Type /help for help.
That's right. So that's what our quest will be, and it will be like you turn quest in to get to get money and buy things. You know what? Maybe this is
funny. Money means nothing right now except for spawners.
So what I'm hearing is I need to like figure out how to these NPCs work to create a bunch of quests to turn in, to receive and buy and sell things. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have to remember to finish the sewer system.
We have one?
Did you never look through the sewer system?
No.
Oh, come here. And then go through that iron door.
Oh, this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
And then it goes over here. And this is going to take you into the sewer system eventually.
Huh. That was a doggo.
Yep. And then you just keep following, and this is basically. Yep. Why did someone leave a dog here?
It's nobody's dog.
Oh.
Just a random dog.
So I love how this other tunnel goes deep down. There's some branching paths off of this as well. Like over here, this is where the spring water will come from.
I see.
So there'll be an NPC here who will sell health potions renamed as spring water. And then this goes down.
I don't have DK3D Knight's permission to build here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
What would be funny is if we managed to take this water system all the way to the aquarium.
I mean, I don't really think it's that far.
Seems so unnecessary.
Well, that's because it is.
But I'll have to come up with the design for that thing, because I really do want, like, a Nick NPC who's creating a bunch of problems by creating a sewer system. I know Nick didn't approve, but meh. Yeah, it's a shame this didn't work the way I had hoped.
How did you want it to work?
I wanted you to be able to pull infinite water out of it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it might be possible to set that up.
It's like you know, you want something and you realize that it's not gonna be quite yours the way you expected.
I mean, it might be possible.
Boy, can I compliment how good this bar looks. This was so weird because this was a group project in which it just came together perfectly.
How many people worked on it?
You, DCL, and me.
What? Oh, DCL helped?
You don't remember? Yeah, DCL came and helped.
Huh.
I was shocked he helped. But it came together pretty good.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about this secret chest over here full of items.
Ah, I don't have DK30 Knight's permission to use that.
Alright, permission... Oh wait, is it called trust?
Yeah, it's trust. / trust player name. Ah. Here, DK, follow me. I will show you a chest full of random items. Well, really, they're not random items, but I don't know why they're there. Leave. Is it this hole? Nope, not that hole. This hole? Yeah, it's this one. Come down here. Wait, isn't that this hole? Wait, which hole is it? It's a hole filled with water. I know that much. Ah, it's this one. For real this time. Over here. Yeah, I can see it. There's a chest here.
What the heck?
I don't know.
That doesn't feel natural.
Oh no, it's most certainly not natural. iGamer looked at it, and apparently it was this guy's. I don't know why he left it there though, because I think it's even outside of his claim. If he had one.
I mean, he did permanently leave the game.
Yeah, but it's not within his walls. So it would have had to. His claim either would have extended beyond his walls, or he just never claimed it. But yeah, that's just been sitting there for
Sadly,
so long.
Polar took all the most of the items from here.
Yeah, he stole everything. Even the anvils.
I was surprised about that. The monster. Oh, there's some blast furnaces in here. I don't know how they
Yeah,
work.
apparently there was a ton of TNT in here, and he just stole it all.
Yeah. I was.
Which, I mean, that TNT would have been very nice. Oh, there's a smoker too.
Mm-hmm.
The blast furnace and smoker just smelt things twice as fast. But the blast furnace can only smelt ores, and the smoker can only smelt food.
Mm. I'm way too lazy for that. I would say this person must definitely was a lot more aggressive.
So, Mr. B, what have you been up to?
No, I'm just expanding the underground base. The
Hmm.
underwater base.
Oh, it's not night anymore.
I was trying to eat something. I ended up sleeping accidentally.
So I guess next time we do all the NPCs?
Sure. Assuming iGamer's around.
So we have to get iGamer around. I see. I understand the assignment.
Hey, what does a stonecutter do?
Cuts stone.
Ah.
And it's like more efficient or something?
It makes cobblestone wall and slabs and stairs.
Yeah, so it does everything that you could do with a crafting table, except it's more efficient. So, like, if you use a bunch of blocks for stairs, you're losing blocks for less stairs, I believe. But if you use the stone cutter, you're not losing blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh wow!
8.
1 cobblestone to make 1 stair.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Instead of 6 for like 4.
Yeah. When you need only 1.
Yeah, and it does the same thing for slabs and all that.
I'll be honest with you, his house was so peaceful.
Whose?
You made the retaining wall here. It's like too perfect.
Yeah, very strange. They just left.
Oh, there was a lot of things to that.
Yeah, but like it's very strange reason.
Well, see, they wanted DCL to give them a hug, and that didn't happen. See, we content creators have to protect ourselves a little bit. The fishing pond. If iGamer's not around, we'll do a little bit more work on the aquarium then. Since we do have access to name tags.
We do?
I have 3 name tags called Stolen Cow Spawner, but I bet I could rename them.
Yeah. Do you want to know where I fished at the beginning of the server?
Where's that?
Come to spawn.
You didn't do it at Chris's port?
No, I started doing that later. But at the very, very beginning, I had a different spot. Ah, there you are. Hello, DK. Hello. Come to this mountain. This was before we even had fly. I made this little place, and it's Rampage's fishing place. And I would stand here, and you can just barely reach the water with a fishing rod.
This seems unnecessary dangerous.
Nah. And then so I would sit here and I would fish, and the fish, I would somehow pull the rod with such force that the fish flew up. Worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
and this is how I got over here.
This seems unnecessary.
Because what happened was I fell down while riding a horse, and then I ended up here, and I think I needed food, and that's why I built this.
How did you get up from here?
I don't think I did. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I did.
Did you just jump in the water?
Probably. Yeah, I think I jumped into the water and then swam over to this area.
It's funny is like I saw all this and I was like, I know, right here.
Where? What?
Like here where we set up the house.
Yeah.
Because I wanted something a little bit away from town, but not so far away to be unfriendly. Also, I'm gonna have to redo this cactus farm at some
Yeah.
point.
But I just wanted more cactus.
Because like that's a dangerous thing to have near our front door.
What do you
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head
mean?
out.
Bye, Mr. B.
Goodbye, Mr. B.
Have a great rest of the evening, everyone.
We wills. Yeah, I just remember thinking to myself, yeah, I want to be near spawn, but not too close to spawn.
Yeah, I think it worked out well.
Well, I think this is a good place for me to end my stream. Hey, stream. Howdy. Guys, just remember, you're always loved. Take care and have a wonderful night. And as always, it's not goodbye.